Why are privacy laws being enacted at such a rapid pace in authoritarian countries? What are the motivations behind this trend? Let's delve into this fascinating topic. Our story begins in 2021, when China, the world's most populous nation, enacted its first comprehensive privacy law, the Personal Information Protection Law, or PIPL for short. This law, designed to regulate how companies handle citizens' data, established greater compliance obligations for major internet platforms. An example of this is the requirement for these platforms to establish an independent body to supervise their privacy protection work. But the narrative becomes more complex when we look closer. Interestingly, the PIPA also applies to state organs. This was a strategic move to discipline not only firms, but also lower-level bureaucratic entities that were found to be abusing or misusing citizens' data. Case in point, a local prosecutor discovered that a county-level agricultural bureau was disclosing online information on machinery purchase subsidies without removing the personal information of over 1,000 farmers. Following this discovery, the prosecutor's office initiated a procedure that asked the bureau to fix these violations, and the bureau complied. The application of privacy law to state entities came from a realization that some of the most severe instances of data abuses, especially during the COVID pandemic, were coming from state or quasi-state entities, not just private individuals or market actors. This led to the Cyberspace Administration of China issuing a notice in 2020 urging governments to follow personal information protection guidelines in their pandemic control work. This leads us to a critical point in our discussion. China's privacy laws were enacted in large part to highlight its responsive governance in the face of new vulnerabilities and dependencies arising from China's data-driven society. The national legislature and state media have positioned the central party state as a champion of individual privacy rights against incursion from various digital bad actors, individuals, firms, and even local governments. Curiously missing from this list of privacy intruders is the central party state itself, despite its leading role as a surveillant. Privacy law in this context may also be a means of distracting the population from the central party state's own privacy incursions by redirecting attention to others. So, why focus on China? Of the 130 countries that have enacted privacy laws, only about half are considered free by the non-profit Freedom House. China serves as an intriguing case study for the role privacy laws play in these countries and to develop the theory of authoritarian privacy. In summary, privacy laws in authoritarian countries like China are being enacted at a rapid pace to highlight responsive governance, regulate data handling by companies and state entities alike, and potentially distract from the state's own privacy incursions. This is a complex and evolving narrative that continues to shape the world of data privacy and security.